Yeah, hello, I'm Antti Ilvessuo. I'm Creative Director and co-founder of RedLynx. Trials Fusion, it's hard to say exactly because it's like these kind of bigger projects, which is multi-platform project. It's kind of something that ramps up gradually, so we cannot directly say. But it's about 1.5 years total. But again, as it's this multi-studio project where lots of different people taking part, and then it's gradually ramping. So it's a huge project and about 1.5 years. Well, there's always room for improvement until it's perfect, and I think it's never anything is perfect. And generally, ideas never run out. If you just invent cool stuff and don't hold back, and kind of put everyone in a team in a way that we are together inventing new stuff, it comes. And for example, in Trials Fusion, we introduced better meta game and FMX tricks, one new bike, and then huge feature that is a track challenges. So it just we have lots of trust and obviously lots of idea how we are still improving Trials Fusion, which is already bigger game than Trials Evolution. Basic physics system, how the bike handles, that has to be in a way that people have learned to use it. We don't want to break it. Maybe there's just minor adjustments how the bike behaves generally, but I think mostly it's, you can say 100% sure same. But also we introduced new four-wheeler bike which has the own physics system built into that, and that's obviously you have to learn to ride that. I think lots of people have asked Quad, and it's just like we try to look what people generally suggest, and I think the Quad was like something that felt natural in a way that it's not too over the top. It's still skill game, and you have to learn to ride it. Yeah, good question, because the FMX trick system, how it works now, it's totally something new. So no game in my mind has done it. And it's just something that felt natural. Hey, leaning and the other nothing. Hey, legs, and then hey, actually if you would control the legs, maybe you would do FMX tricks. It works. So it took some time to iterate and polish, because it's a huge feature that is made in a way that it's really simple for a user. But when you try it, you notice it takes time to master it, but you can immediately get it. Yeah, the new setting in Trials Fusion, we think about in a way that what if people want new trials, and obviously they want it, how we make it clear that when you see the image of new trials, how would you immediately know this is something new? Okay, in Trials HD and Trials Evolution, we went to outdoors, but still the objects were like the old plank, old wooden banner, and old wooden barrel and whatever, but it's still like the same objects outdoors. So we think about, okay, we are outdoors already, and we can go space obviously if you want, but it's something that had to strike immediately. And we think, okay, it has to be shiny, new, and if it's shiny, new, little bit futuristic, that fits. So now I think we just pull that off in a really great way. Whenever you see the screenshot of Trials Fusion, you understand this is new Trials. Yeah, good question. We tighten up the metagame in a way that all three pillars, single player, multiplayer and track central, they are tied together. They are not anymore separate parts. So single player, it's about how good times you are doing, what challenges you do. Multiplayer, how well you are racing against. And track central is about how well you are playing other people's tracks generally. So if I play other player tracks that are popular, I get more XP, and then again my track central rating raises in generally raising up my player level. The thing is like what with this multi-platform approach, obviously we have some code base ready after Trials Evolution, so it's a natural step like go over that in a way that the Xbox One and PS4 and PC and Xbox 360, but the PS3 code base would have been really huge job to do. Trials Fusion is a new, huge trials that is evolving. From the launch, it has FMAX tricks and a new quad bike and huge amount of content. It's really the biggest trial so far that is still improving. Yes, good question. The connection between two games, so Trials Frontier and Trials Fusion, they are connected in a way that we will show later, but you can see some parts of already working. So when you play certain tracks in a Trials Fusion, those tracks are also present in Trials Frontier. So Trials Fusion is happening 50 years in the future, Trials Frontier is happening 150 years in the future. So those tracks are linked in between the both games. So that's something new. Yes, but it takes some time. I'm not so good. We have guys that can zero fault all the extreme tracks, but I mean my faults in extreme are about 10 to 150. So it takes time, but obviously I can practice. But I'm not our office best player far.